Hi my friends, it's me, Delandis. Early morning here. And I just couldn't sleep, and so I wanted to jump on cam real quick to spend a little time with you guys. My heart has been heavy and there's been some things weighing on me, and I wanted to talk to you guys, my friends, and I want to be as clear and concise as possible, calm, because that's the place I like to move from. And so I hope that you guys are here for it, and you find that this is something that's important to me, and I hope so to you. As a leader, I feel it's important more than ever now to speak up. I just wanted to start out by saying a lot of things have been going on in the world with coronavirus and the murders, the injustices that have been happening in the Black community, and it's a lot. We're taking in a lot, and there's been a lot of changes in our lives, and we've all been in this together. We've been rolling with this together, and what we're seeing more than ever now is division, which has always been there, and something that we're trying to get through. So I want to get into it and just jump into it and just be as, again, like I said, clear and concise as possible. So I've been seeing some things on social media that's been really bothering me, and I have a request. And if you guys, and I know I have some great friends out there, and I know that you guys, although we have different views, I know that you love me, and I love you, and I support you, and I know that most of you support me as well. But I do have a request. When it comes to me being a Black male living in my skin that I live in, please, if you can help yourselves, please don't post videos of other Black people on your page yelling and shouting at other Black people regarding Black Lives Matter. Because what that does is it pits us against each other. And I know you know what you're doing. Almost like, hey, well, look at this Black person believes in what I believe in, so hey, other Black people should follow along too. And the only thing that does is creates division within our community. So I see you, and I know what's happening, and I know what you're doing. And so I just kindly ask that if you can help it, if you love me, and if you're a friend of mine, if you could refrain from doing things like that, because it only, again, creates division in our community. That would be wonderful and very helpful to the cause. Now, I'm sure that you guys have heard this, and I know that you know this, and I don't think that it's registering for some when it comes to Black Lives Matter. And when some speak out and say all lives matter, but of course we know that. We know all lives matter. But what we are talking about is a specific group of individuals who have been discriminated against, who's looking for equal footing, just like white people. Okay? And I really hate saying like white people and Black people and trying to distinguish between, but there is, this is why we're here. We're here for the conversation, right? So it's obvious that your life matters, but we are specifically saying our lives should matter as well. And once that happens, then we can get to the all lives matter. Don't make this about you. Don't make this your own personal journey to try to discredit something or discredit a movement. Be a little compassionate when it comes to people trying to get their equal due. So, can we get past that all lives matter thing? Of course we know that. but Black Lives Matter too. Okay? Now, my second thing that I wanted to speak about are these protests and riots. And I'm happy that we live in a country that we're supposed to have a voice, although sometimes we really don't get that. But they're happening. They're happening, and it's a big part of our world right now. Now, I don't condone violence. That's not who I am. And I would never tell someone to go out there and destroy property and do any of that stuff. But also, too, I can't tell people how to vent their frustrations. People feel like they've not been heard. And then when you try to protest silently, then people still have an issue with it. So some of these people have no other choice. They feel like they have no other choice. Of course, there are always other choices. But you don't get to see it from one side. And what I'm seeing is people are posting things on their social media that's so one-sided. They're posting black people as the rioters and destroying, damaging property. And it's not always the case. Because there are a lot of white people out there doing that too, but you're not posting that stuff. So again, here we go. We are perpetuating the issue and the problem as opposed to being fair and equal with the issues. Do you understand what I mean? So I just want you guys to be careful the way that you represent yourself, because it's very telling. It's very telling about who you are. I mean, we show people who we are every single day, and I know sometimes social media can be a little too much or a lot too much. But just let's be a little more sensitive to the things that are going on. Don't try to continue to divide the black community. We're trying to pull this stuff together. And what you're doing is you're making this all political. Yeah? And it's happening everywhere. Everyone is making everything political. But right is right, wrong is wrong. Let's just really be honest. And that leads me into the subject that I want to speak about in closing. And I know this has kind of been like a little long-winded. I'm trying to keep this as short as possible. But it's your right to have and feel the way you want to regarding your politics and your leaders. It's your every right. But this is what I want you to consider. I want you to consider the people that you love, the people that you say that you support. Now, we have a president, and you know, regardless of what party you are, you know, we have a president that has not been a fair and competent president. You know that. No one has to tell you that. And you don't have to feel that, oh, because you voted for him, I don't want to be wrong. Let's get out of that. Let the egos go. Let's really be honest. If you love me as a person, if you love people like me, you will understand that we have a president that is very damaging to this world, this country. I travel a lot, and I've been to a lot of places, and people are laughing at us. They really are. And you can say that's not important, but it is. It really, truly is. They don't respect us anymore, guys. And it's because we allowed this to happen to our country. And I'm going to say we. I'm going to say we because we are a country. We allowed this to happen. Okay? There are things that you would not allow your kindergartner to do. And I am a teacher, so I am big on teaching behaviors. You would not let your kindergartner do certain things or behave a certain way. But you allow a grown adult to. So look inside yourself and try to find what it is that's allowing you to stay in that corner and not to progress and to move on and see people, see it for what it really is. And I'm not trying to go deep into economy and all of this stuff. He inherited a good economy. So let's just really be honest. Let's not be selfish in the situation. And I'm going to keep saying this. If you love me, just me, you know, just consider doing something different. Consider doing something different in November. Because we see you. We see who you are. And I will tell you this, as calm as I am in this video, and I'm trying to choose my words very carefully, I see you. I see who you are. I see who you support. So if you support me and the people in your life that are like me, and I don't have to go into saying all of what that is, do something different. Do better. You have to. You have to, because for us to grow, we have to do different things. For things to change, you have to change. It's not going to happen without you. So let's try to brush ourselves off. Move past the old way of thinking. This is a new world. These kids that are growing up around us these days, they're going to make changes. And you're either on board or you're off. Yeah? You're either on or not. The people who are silent in these moments, I see you. My friends who I grew up with, I see you. Let's speak up. Let's do something different. Let's be better. Okay? And in closing, I just want to say, let's support each other. Let's continue to uplift each other. And if we haven't been doing that lately, let's get back to it. I'm going to continue to pour my heart out to you guys by creating great work and great art, because that's what I love to do. And if you know me, you know that's what I love to do. And it takes a long time. It takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of prep. So that's my gift and my love to you. So let's continue to support each other. So no bells and whistles in this video, no music, no posing, none of that today. It's just a nice, serious, heart-to-heart conversation. I love you guys. Let's keep supporting each other. Let's keep praying for each other. And I will see you soon. I love you. Bye.